Good morning to all, my dear students. I am KV Bixamaiah, lecturer in zoology, Government Degree College, Gambhiravapet, Rajana Sirisilla. Subject zoology. Today topic is Rhynchociphalia. Introduction. Rhynchociphalia is an order of the class Reptilia. Rhynchos means snout and cephalon means head. Rhynchocephalians originated during the Triassic period about 200 million years ago. They flourished well during the Triassic period. The order Rhynchocephalia, which has many fossil forms, is represented by a single living species, Spinodon punctatum. It is popularly called Hateria or Chotara. Spinodon is found only in New Zealand, Bay of Valentia Island, and it exhibits isolated distribution. Spinodon is the oldest surviving reptilia. It underwent very little change from the day of its origin. So, it retains many primitive characters. Again, in the course of the time, all the other members of this order became extinct. Now, Spinodon is also on the verge of extinction. And Spinodon is distributed as the living fossil. Habit and habitat. Spinodon habit and habitat. We discuss about the Spinodon habit and habitat. Spinodon lives in the burrows of the feral seabirds. It is nocturnal in the habit. It is a sluggish animal moving very slowly on land. It is carnivorous in habit. It feeds largely on invertebrates, worms or insects, spiders, molluscs, also frog, lizards and baby seabirds for variety. Next, Spinodon shape and size. Spinodon is an lizard-like animal. The body is elongated and it is grows to a length of 2 feet. It weighs about 1 kg. This is the shape and size of Spinodon. External features of the Spinodon. External features of Spinodon. The body of Spinodon is divisible into 4 regions, namely head, neck, trunk and tail. The tail is long, laterally compressed and crested. The body is covered by scales. The scales are modified into a crest in the mid-dorsal line. The tip of the upper jaw is produced into an overhanging beak. Eyes are large, dark brown and with vertical pupil. The limbs are pentadactyl. Limbs are relatively weak. At the junction of the trunk and the tail, there is a slit-like opening called the cloaca. Male is without capillary sacs. Next, we discussion about this internal features of the Spinodon. Internal features. First, we discussion dentition. In Spinodon, the dentition is acrodont. The teeth are present only in the young ones, but the adults, they are disappear. Next, endoskeleton. Endoskeleton two parts. Endoskeleton is two parts. One is the skull. Endoskeleton is skull and vertebral column and ribs. First we discuss skull. Skull is diapsid type. The skull is similarly to that of the crocodiles and dinosaurs. Crocodiles and dinosaurs. Vertebral column. Second part is vertebral column. The vertebral column of the Spinodon is divisible into 5 regions, namely cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacral and caudal regions. All the vertebrae are the amphicoelious. A vestigial notochord persists in the cavities lying between the vertebrae. The caudal vertebrae have cavern bones. Cavern bones are the Y-shaped hemiapical arches on the caudal. The caudal vertebrates have a cavernous bones. Cavernous bones are the Y-shaped amiable arches on the caudal vertebrae. Next, ribs. All the ribs are attached to the vertebrae. All the ribs are the single head. The ribs are found in the neck, thoracic and the lumbar regions. The ribs are backwardly directed, cartilaginous, uncinate process. Next, pineal eye. Spinodon has a pineal eye. It is also called parietal organ or third eye or median eye. Third eye or median eye. It develops or an outgrowth form from the roof of the Rhynchociphalia. It lies beneath a single transient epidermal scale in the midline of the head and consists of a cornea, a lens and retina-like receptor cells. The actual role of the third eye is not known. Next, reproductive system. Reproductive system. The copulatory organs are the absent from Spinodon. It lays eggs underground holes. The eggs require 13 months for hatching. 13 months for hatching. Next, affinities. Spinodon is a fascicular animal. It shows affinities with dinosaurs, crocodilia, chelonia, Lacertilia and amphibia. First off, we will discuss affinities with dinosaurs. Affinities with dinosaurs. We discuss about these similarities. First point, skull contains two pairs of the fuzzy. Quadrate is immovable. The ribs have uncinate process and abdominal ribs are present. This is the affinities with dinosaurs of similarities. Next we discuss dissimilarities. First point, the ribs are single-headed in the Spinodon, but they are double-headed in the dinosaurs. The teeth are acrodont in Spinodon, but they are thecodont in dinosaurs. The third eye is present in the Spinodon, but is absent from dinosaurs. This is the affinities with dinosaurs. Next, affinities with crocodilia. Affinities with crocodilia. First we discussion about these similarities. First point, the chordate is immovable. The skull has two pairs of fuzzy and the ribs bear uncinate process and abdominal ribs are present. Carnivore bones are present. Carnivore bones are present. Next, dissimilarities. The teeth are acrodont in Spinodon, but thecodont in crocodilia. Next point, the vertebrae amphicoelios in Spinodon, but procoelios in crocodile. Amphicoelios in Spinodon, but procoelios in crocodile. Penis is absent in the Spinodon, but present in the crocodile. Next, affinities with chelonia. The chordates in the immovable and next point, urinary bladder is present, pecten is absent. This is the similarities of with chelonia. Affinities with chelonia. Next, dissimilarities. The sternum is present in the Spinodon, but it is absent from chelonia. Anal opening is the transverse in Spinodon, but it is longitudinal in chelonia. The penis is absent from the Spinodon, but it is present in chelonia. Next point. The oviduct in Spinodon opens dorsally, but in chelonia it is ventral. But is in chelonia it is ventral. This is the dissimilarities in chelonia. Similarities and dissimilarities over apparatus with chelonia. Next we discuss about this apparatus with Lacertilia. Lacertilia. First we discuss about similarities. First point, in both general body plane is identical. The both general body plan is identical. Some geckos among the Lacertilia process ambicilious vertebrae. Next point, remnant of the notochord is present between the vertebrae. The ribs are single-headed. The ribs are single-headed. The Carnegie bones are the present in both in the cases. Next, the variegatal organs are found and oviducts open dorsally. Apparatus with Lacertilia and similarities. Similarities in apparatus with Lacertilia. Next we discuss about the dissimilarities. In Spinodon, the chordates in a immovable, but in the Lacertilia it is movable. In Spinodon, in the chordates is the immovable, but in Lacertilia it is a movable. The vertebrae are ambicilious in Spinodon, but Lacertilia they are procilious. But Lacertilia they are procilious, except geckos. Except geckos. Conus arteriosus is present in the Spinodon. Conus arteriosus is present in the Spinodon but absent from Lacertilia. Next, uncinate process is present in the Spinodon but it is absent from the Lacertilia. Next point, capillary organ and pectin are absent from Spinodon but they exist in the Lacertilia. This is the dissimilarities apparent with the Lacertilia. Last, apparatus with amphibia. Apparatus with amphibian. In spinodon ducts, arteriosus and ducts corticus are present. This character occurs in urodil amphibians. Urodil amphibians. Spinodon is fond of water and it remains immersed in water for several hours like the amphibians. Several hours like the amphibians. This is the appendix with amphibians. So we discuss appendix with dinosaurs, appendix with crocodilia, appendix with colonia, appendix with Lacertilia, appendix with amphibia. This is the appendix with spinodon. Okay, thank you very much.